The series of course, ISKCON Leads, is for future ISKCON leaders. We try on, like you try a new dress, a new kurta, we try on this vision, how the leaders, what the leaders do, they do this. And of course, Krishna conscious leader, they work on establishing a Krishna conscious culture. So talking about congregational development, talking about community development, is the same. It's the same. Huh? Yes, you may be doing at the immediate level and say, okay, what do you do? Well, I manage these groups. Okay, that's the external activity you do. But as a leader, you should think, are these people getting the right attitudes? Are these people getting the right feeling, the right moods? In one sense, see what was written there? This acronym from Pune, the VMML. So Vaishnava, so Krishna conscious, mood. So in one sense, mood is what? Which one of the third? Culture. Everything is culture. That's what, but of the three, the mood. What is mood? Okay, is the top, the middle, or the bottom? Bottom. Yeah, the mood, no, the attitude. The basic bhav, okay? Can we use this word? The basic bhav. Mission, top, middle, or bottom? Middle, okay? There are certain attitudes that shape the mission. And then, lifestyle, top. You can see people how they live, how they spend their day, what they do with their time. Okay? So, consciously or unconsciously, they encapsulated these three things. Mood, mission, and behavior, lifestyle. Okay? Any questions?
In the first model which we saw, it was a upside down triangle. So what does that narrowing down, what does it signify? Does it signify gross, subtle and subtlest, like that?
Something like that. But just to clarify, it's a one model expressed in different analogies. Okay? It's one model. But expressed in different illustrations. Yeah, in the sense that they're observable, things which the senses impact the senses. You step in a building or any building, could be a school, could be a company, it could be a religious building. That's what you see. That's what you see. The architecture, you see the behavior of people, how people are dressed, how they speak, like that. Any other question or comment? Yes. Can we get a mic down to Kaunteya Prabhu? Can you capture?
I'm on TV.
Yes. They're probably watching you in South America right now.
So, since underlying assumptions, which are at the lowest level, they account for the values and values account for the behavior. So does the leader only have to work on the underlying assumptions, or he works on all three levels?
Works on all three.
Why?
Because sometimes a way of shaping culture, sometimes it helps starting from the top. And we heard here, I don't know, but I think you heard that story when a devotee, I don't have the reference, but I heard it many times. That the devotee asked him, Prabhupada, how can I become humble? And he said, act humbly. Remember that? And he would, no, how? You act humbly. No, but he was talking about moods, and Srila Prabhupada also was talking about mood. But start by doing the things that humble people do. Start by offering obeisances. things like that. Okay? He should be active at all three levels. Because sometimes, see, people in this world, they need, we need symbols. We need things that support our shape. Why we dress in a certain way? I mean, brahmachari obviously doesn't depend on those, 10 grams of color that it's in your clothes, obviously, right? No, but that helps you, kind of keeps you in line. Because that's a symbol of brahmacharya, a symbol of certain norms. And it helps you. Of course, if you are a paramahamsa, either you are naked or in black, in green, or blue, that doesn't make any difference. Okay? But for us, that shapes our behaviors and forms our values. So a brahmachari, when he's in public as a brahmachari, shaved up, tilak, saffron, that will help sustain a certain behavior, certain mentality. Like for instance, say a leader wants to establish good reception, okay? A leader has this underlying assumption, okay? That we open temples. Why we open temples in Mumbai? We open temples in Mumbai for the people of Mumbai, right? So, the people of Mumbai are important. Otherwise, we won't open a temple for them, right? So, if they are important, when they come to the temple, we should deal with them properly. Right? See how it follows? No? See how it follows? I even heard, I don't know, maybe for some of you have the quote, the Srila Prabhupada said that every guest is actually a guest of Srimati Radharani. Have you heard that? Okay. So if you have this frame of mind, okay? It's not my guest, it's not a karmi, it's not somebody who has nothing to do, is dropping in the temple. He is a guest of Srimati Radharani. So taking care of the guest is actually part of deity worship. And that's the difference with the neophyte. Neophyte thinks, okay, now the artik is finished, I brought the conchal, the deity worship is finished. But these people who step in the temple, that's part of deity worship to take care of them. Huh? You offer these giwits, they offer these pieces of clothes, and you see that they're clean, and see that they're taken care, and these are human beings, these are souls. Should we give more importance to the souls than to a little handkerchief? What Srimati Radharani, what Radha Gopinath or Radha Rasbihari or Kunjabihari do with a little handkerchief? But these are souls. So just like we offer the handkerchief, we have to offer the soul, right? Okay, so if you see this is philosophy. If you see these assumptions, then you'll have a policy. And some temple, because they have that assumption, as a policy they take a good preacher and they put him sitting in the temple waiting for their guests. Right? Do you know temples who do that? Okay? I'm not talking science fiction, I'm talking reality. Okay? So, because they have this assumption, they have a policy. We have a good they don't put just the most spaced out bhakta, the last, the good for nothing, So he cannot do anything. He cannot do anything, so let him deal with the guests. Or let not have anybody. Anyway, it's not important. So, no. There are certain assumptions, there's a certain philosophy. That philosophy translates into practical policies. Decision, priorities. You may say, no, but that devotee could go and sell a few books. Yes, but this is important. Because these people kind of either already read the books, so they have fulfilled that, or they are at a stage which have some natural attraction for Krishna, which is basically the goal of the books. Okay? So in one sense, those guests are already graduated from reading the books. Okay? So you say, okay, these are graduates. So then we put our best teacher, our best professor, our best preacher. And then there is the behavior. There is the devotee, he's sitting there, and the guest comes, he welcomes him, he spends time, he spends 1 hour, he spends 2 hours. They exchange emails, and he goes. You see? So, again, you have to act all three. But if you have a vision, sometimes you have to act as a leader, you have to say, this is what we do. And then you decide, okay, you are a good preacher, you know the philosophy, you speak 2-3 languages. You sit in the temple, wait for people, and just make friends. So you act on 3. If you just give the class, yes, the guests are important, the reception, blah, 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 fine, okay? But then if you have the authority, you need also to shape reality. You have to bring that vision into the world of action. Okay? Am I asking too much of you? This is ISKCON Leads. Right? I want to read you what ISKCON Leads says about these programs. Okay, this is the nation. ISKCON Leads, ISKCON Leadership Educational Development Systems, GBC Succession Committee Initiative, Invocation, Contents, why the name, committee members, Vaishnava Prabhu ki jai. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Where is that? Oh, I missed it. No. Okay, here. The mission. Okay, Lord Chaitanya asked Sri Ramananda Roy what the best part of education was. Ramananda Roy replied, the best part of education is advancing Krishna consciousness. Okay. The mission of ISKCON Leads is to systematically train and educate dynamic, culture, and effective spiritual leaders who will inspire our devotees to take ISKCON to a position of world prominence. As Srila Prabhupada envisioned, whereby our society will powerfully influence every sector of the world misguided population by awakening the dormant Krishna consciousness of people everywhere. So, we are talking about a spiritual renaissance for the whole world. Okay? Any other questions? Then we'll do an exercise. Okay, so we'll do an exercise. Okay, now we'll make groups of 3s. Triads. Triplets. Identify underlying assumptions. Assumptions, the T, they don't consider the T. Identify underlying assumptions, that is, beliefs and prejudices that are shaping your approach to congregational development.